sport lovers across the globe, welcome to yet another interesting edition of Sport Reel on Kiraa Sports TV. Today, it promises to be entertaining as I'll be taking around the happenings in the world of sport, starting from the international stories and also from the local story for you this lovely and beautiful day. Please do well to share the program with friends and family, and let's spread the gospel of sport together today. Ladies and gentlemen, let's start from the local story before we go to the international stories that are for you. My name is Ibidapo Miracle Oluwadami Lola. You can call me Miracle Sport on this regular dial. Yeah, CAF to announce new CHAN 2026 host as 2025 awards and also venue. Let me confirm to you this morning that the Confederation of African Football CAF is set to unveil the host nation for the 2026 African Cup of Nations Championship, that is CHAN, and also the 2024 edition of CHAN, originally scheduled for this particular year, will now take place in August 2025 with Tanzania, Kenya, alongside Uganda serving as co-host. Let me confirm to you also this morning that CAF Executive Committee is expected to meet this particular weekend in Rabat, Morocco, where several key announcements will also be made regarding this particular development. In addition to the confirming the 2026 CHAN host, the football governing body will also reveal the host city for the 2025 CAF award. Let me understand also that the prestigious award ceremony actually awards were hosted in Marrakech in Morocco for the past two editions, with Nigerian Victor Osimhen and also Ademola Lookman among the standout winners. Don't forget also that CAF is also expected to announce a new chairman for its interclub competitions and also committee during this particular meeting. Let's move away from that and take a look at another local story regarding the Nigerian Football Federation this morning. Let me confirm to you that NFF announces referees appointed for the 2025 MNL Super 8 playoff. Don't forget that Nigerian Football Federation, NFF, has announced the selections of 16 referees for the 2025 NNL Super 8 playoff to be held from 5th of July to 12th of July at the Stephen Keshi Stadium, Asaba. Let me also make you understand that the tournament is also under the technical supervision of Dr. Alex Sule Mana and also fitness oversight of Bola Serikiti, featured tops officials from both the NPFL, that's Nigerian Premier Football League, and also NNL Nigerian National League. Don't forget, the include referees are NPFL 1 Solomon Aweng from Plateau State, and also Bashir Adamu from Kaduna State, Abubakar Zabayu, that's from Castilla State. We see the likes of Anthony Eze from FCT, Federal Capital Territory, and also we see the likes of Faro Abdurrahman from Lagos State, and also referee from NNL, we see the likes of Sterling Chibweko from Enugu State, we see the likes of Eri Ozomon from Edo State, Kalu Izechi from Abia State, and the likes of assistant referee that will be having for the NNL playoff for the Super 8. Let me confirm to you that we see the likes of Mohamed Ibrahim from Zamfara State, Aminu Mamanga from Zamfara State, also the likes of Zachariah Inde, from Akwa Ibom State, Dahiru Musa from Adamawa State, assistant referee also from NL. We see the likes of Shitu Tohib from Ogo State, Ikwe Emmanuel from River State, Eze Shinoso, from Anambra State, and also the likes of Sirimano Abuka, that's from Bono State. We expect maybe as far as where the officials been announced by the Nigerian Football Federation regarding upcoming playoff. Don't forget, it will be happening 5th of July. That's in just few days away from here. Let's move away from that and take a look at another local story popping up right now. Let's go take a look at feminine football this day. Let me confirm to you that Babajide eager to win median silverware with the Super Falcons of Nigeria. Let me confirm to you that the Super Falcons forward, that is Omori Sola Babajide, is actually determined to help the team conquer African yet again. Don't forget that Justin Madubu side have set the sights on reclaiming the title, and also they lost to Bayana of South Africa, and that's 3 years ago in Morocco. As it stands, Nigeria will face Tunisia, Botswana, alongside Algeria in Group B at the upcoming 2024 Women's African Cup of Nations. Ladies and gentlemen, let me confirm to you also that Babajide is available among the 11 Super Falcons players that will be making the media's appearance at this particular competition. As it stands, the former UB Terenefe, Ghana striker revealed her mission ahead of the tournament, which will start this particular weekend in Morocco. Don't forget that my personal goal is to make my debut. Yeah, and I want to try as much as I can. That the team wants the team to achieve their winning goals, assist, and also I really want to win my first senior silverware. Babajiri told a correspondent media. Ladies and gentlemen, let me confirm to you also this morning that the Super Falcons will begin their quest for a 10th Women's African Cup of Nations title against Tunisia in Casablanca, and their first game will be on Sunday. As far as that also is concerned, moving away from that, still taking a look at local story this beautiful day. Let me confirm to you that Kiraa United embark on a 10-day break. That is news regarding the Nigerian Premier Football League this morning. Yeah, Kiraa United players has been granted a 10-day break by the club's management following their President Federation Cup triumph over Abakaliki FC. As it stands, the Harmony Boys, defeated Abakaliki on penalty shootout 4-3 in the final. And the way that actually happened at Mobolaji Johnson Arena, Oniko, in Lagos. That was on Saturday last week. Yeah, both teams battled a 0-0 draw in regulation time. Well, of course, it later went into penalty. The players and also the officials are expected back in camp by the Thursday, 11th of July, to begin preparation for the new season of the Nigerian Premier Football League. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget that Kiraa United will start a campaign in CAF Confederation Cup in September, and the 2025-2026 season, Nigerian Premier Football League season, will be starting on Friday, August 22nd, as far as that particular one also is concerned. Moving away from that, let's take a look at stories regarding Victor Osimhen this morning. Let me confirm to you that we've had nothing to do with Osimhen. That's coming from Juventus. Let me confirm to you that Juventus sporting director Diego Chiellini has actually insisted that the Serie A club has nothing to do with Victor James Osimhen agenda. Yeah, Osimhen has been linked with Juventus, including different European clubs this particular summer. Don't forget that, of course, this comes from the 26-year-old loan deal as what with Galatasaray as it has been expired. Don't forget that the international also joined Galatasaray on a 12-month loan deal from the Prem club that is Napoli. Yeah, speaking about the striker situation, Chiellini said, Victor Osimhen transfer, we have nothing to do with him. Yeah, you've actually what we fill the pages and report the news. We read a lot of things that actually will make us, we personally, it makes us laugh. You keep talking and also you keep working. But for us, Juventus currently have the likes of Dusan Vlahovic and also the likes of Wanda Kolomuani, yes, as their forward present. Report that I have, the whole ladies are also on the verge of signing former Leeds striker Jonathan David this particular summer. But for Victor Osimhen, nothing that we have to do with Victor Osimhen. Those are local stories that are for you. Let's quickly fly over and go to international stories that are for. Before we go to international story, I have one more local story for you this day. Yeah, taking a look at also update for RC Lens sporting director excited over permanent signing of Nigerian forward. Let me confirm to you that RC Lens sporting director Martins Eriksen, has again expressed his excitement after securing the permanent signing of Nigerian forward Jeremy Agbonifo. Yes, Agbonifo will actually join Lens on loan from Swedish club BK Aken for the second half of the season. That was last year and impressed during a 6-month shift with them. Don't forget his performance convinced the League One club to actually activate a purchase of option included in that particular deal. Assistant Jeremy perfectly represent the types of player we want to develop. His signing proves that our model is actually working both on the pitch and also off pitch in terms of financial strategy. Eriksen stated in that particular news story. Agbonifo, who had 2 spells with BK Ankens, was also previously on the book of Portuguese giant, that is FC Porto. Presently, he is now the official player with RC Lens. Let's see how things pass on for him on his career. We have international stories for you again on Sport News and Kiraa TV. Let's go to a short break. While we're back for a short break, then we dive into international news stories that are for you. Please don't go anywhere. I will be right back. Still Sport 3 on Kiraa Sport TV. In case you are just tuning in or just joining us, please do well to share the program with friends and family, and also the comments really count. It will go a long way. Let's know on all the topics we're bringing to you. Let's know your own opinion and go to the comment section and make it known there. I have a comment section. It's still Sport 3 on Kiraa TV. International news stories that I have for you. let's start with the FIFA Club World Cup. Games were actually played yesterday. Let's take a look at the result of games that went down yesterday. It was a very keenly contested encounter between Real Madrid and Juventus. But so good enough for Garcia goal that kind of careful that gave Real Madrid the long goal that actually were all they needed to qualify to the quarterfinals of the ongoing FIFA Club World Cup. As it stands, all stage has been set. Names of teams and also clubs that have been able to make it to the quarterfinals of the FIFA Club World Cup. I'll also make you what I'll make that known to you today. Let me confirm to you that we have 8 clubs remaining out of the 32 that can started this particular competition, FIFA Club World Cup. The first of its kind. Let me confirm to you that Real Madrid is still in this particular competition, doing pretty well, making qualifications to the quarterfinal. Chelsea has made qualifications to the quarterfinal also. Palmeiras has made qualification to the quarterfinals. Borussia Dortmund has made qualification to the quarterfinals. Alula has made qualification to the quarterfinals also. The likes of Bayern Munich has made qualification to the quarterfinals also. And taking a look at the European champion, that is Paris Saint-Germain, has also made qualification to the quarterfinals. It's all set, like I said earlier on, 8 teams out of 32 that started this particular competition. How are they facing each other? Let me confirm to you this one that Paris Saint-Germain, the current European champion, will win up against Bayern Munich. No doubt that Chelsea will be taking the Palmeiras that will happen on Friday. It will be a clearly contested encounter as far as that particular game is concerned. And also don't forget that we see the likes of that's Borussia Dortmund going up against who they will be setting stage with Real Madrid, the 15-time European champion also. It will be a very, very clearly contested encounter. Let's see how things pan out for them. And also we'll see who exactly will be making it to the semi-finals of this particular prestigious. And don't forget, one of the things that FIFA has put in place regarding the FIFA Club World Cup is any team that wins this will be wearing the badge of FIFA at the front of their jersey for 4 years. This is totally amazing and amazing. Okay, let's move away from that. Let's take a look at other games that went, like I said earlier. One year, Manchester City defeated Alula by 3 goals to 4. Manchester City got defeated Alula by 3 goals to 4. And also Real Madrid got a long goal over Juventus, a goal to 0. Let's go take a look at international friendly games that went down yesterday for the World Cup women. Football. Belarus women team defeated Azerbaijan by 2 goals to 0. Let me confirm that Australia and also Kosovo, it was a very keenly contested encounter. It ended 2-2 yesterday for them. And also Serbia, they got defeated by the Football Union of Russia. It ended 3 goals to 0 in favor of the Football Union of Russia. And also the likes of Algeria got defeated by Senegal 3 goals to 0. Those are the international friendly games that happened yesterday. Of course, games are scheduled to be happening today also. Let me confirm to you, games that are happening later on today. The UEFA Women's, that is Euro, it continues to be done today. 5 p.m. Indian time is when Iceland will win up against Finland. And also 8 p.m. Indian time, Switzerland will be trading tackles with Norway. Let me confirm to you also that it was at the midnight, early hours today. That is when Borussia Dortmund defeated Monterrey by 2 goals to 1 to make their way to the quarterfinals of the FIFA Club World Cup. Ladies and gentlemen, all international friendlies game that are scheduled to be happening live and direct later on today. We'll see the likes of AJK win up against Jao at exactly 4 p.m. Nigerian time. And also early hours this morning, Visa Kobel has defeated St. Friends by a goal to 0. Let's go take a look at some possible transfer stories that you should be expecting popping up in the world of transfer. Ladies and gentlemen, let me confirm to you that the likes of what Bayern Munich consider Rashford move. Could that be possible? Yeah, it can be for Manchester United fans out there. Of course, taking a look at the recent progress in the transfer market, it has not been favorable for Manchester United, maybe because they don't have the UCL Sport. We never can tell. But let's see if this particular deal could be possible for Bayern. Let me confirm to you that likes of Bayern also contributing short move for Manchester United forward that is Rashford, 27-year-old, after being impressed by his form as well. Our road went for Aston Villa last season. Also Arsenal are closing the
I'm moving closely to a deal for the Sporting striker, that is Victor Gyokeres, the 27-year-old Sweden, was about to tell the club he really wants to join Gunners. Let's see if or not the deal will be surfacing. Let me confirm to us that Crystal Palace have already reached a $47 million agreement to sign Osmano Adrimandi, a 21-year-old from Sporting, with the Ivory Coast defender, seen as potential replacement for the 34-year-old England international versus Mark Gray. Don't also that Manchester United have approved Inter Milan bought the deal to sign Italy midfielder that is Davide Frattesi. Let's see if that deal also will be able to surface. Arsenal also have already submitted an offer for the England winger Noni Madueke, 23-year-old who might have left Chelsea this particular summer. Another one is Juventus are closing in on the deal to sign Canada for Jonathan David, 25-year-old whose contract expires at Lille at the end of last season. He's a free agent presently, as we say. Okay, let me take more stories and transfer stories this morning. Manchester City will sign 15-year-old Colin Cole Kadematere from Sheffield Wednesday. That'll be a €1.5 million deal. The forward is the son of former Everton striker Downey. And as a finally on transfer story this beautiful day, West Ham faced the battle to convince Slavia Praga to sell Senegal left back Heidi Malik Diop, 20-year-old. Let's see if this particular deal also will surface it. Okay, I'm able to pick this regarding Birmingham City. Finalizing a deal for Artifact and also Jamaica winger, that is Damara Gray, 21-year-old, to return to the club this particular. So let's move away from that. We'll go take a look at all the stories popping up in the world of sport. This lovely and beautiful. Let me confirm to you that it is a very, very huge one that we never can tell if particularly the deal of Noni Madueke will be surfacing. But if it is, don't forget that Chelsea and Arsenal, they are both eternal rival. But let's see if this particular deal will be surfacing between the two teams. All these stories popping up right now. More than a big news story. Let me confirm to you this morning. The news regarding congratulations message coming from the president of Nigeria. That is President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to Kwara United on their triumph on President Federation Cup. Don't forget, it was a very good one triumph for them, and also don't forget that the prize money, they were able to acquire for themselves 50 million naira. And also Nassau Amazon got what they are the second runner-up for the women, while they were Rivers Angels. Actually, what they got themselves, what their particular President Federation Cup acquired for themselves 25 million naira. Second runner-up got 10 million naira for themselves, respectively, as far as that particular also is concerned. Let me move away from that. Okay, let's go a short break, and while we're back from the show, we're back to finalize things on Sport Room on Kiraa Sport TV. Don't go anywhere, don't touch it out. I'll be right back. Welcome back from our short commercial break. It's still Sport Room on Kiraa Sport TV. In case you are just tuning in, please do well to follow the channel and also subscribe. Click on the notification bell. It is very crucial and also important. Still take a look at feedback level stories that I have for you today. Let me confirm to you that according to the new release, Opta is currently as Chelsea favorite to win the FIFA Club World Cup. For me personally, I think this sounds pretty impossible, right? Because the likes of Borussia Dortmund and also Bayern Munich, they have more formidable team than the likes of Chelsea. But let me confirm to you the latest release of Opta that I have with me this morning. Let's start from the release. Finance has rated 1.51% of the club that will be able to win this particular FIFA Club World Cup, while Palmeiras is rated 3.5%. Alongside Halila, 4.35%. Borussia Dortmund was given 7.64%. And also the likes of Bayern Munich was given 14.83%. Real Madrid, the 15-time European champion, was given 16.49%. Paris Saint-Germain, the current European champion, was given 24.9%. Funny enough, this is the line like I said earlier on. Chelsea was given 26.79%. This is actually so massive. I don't know why. I don't myself smiling this time around, but I think for me, nothing is impossible. But I think I'm doubting it. It's a personal opinion, though. Yeah, each and every one of us are entitled to our own opinion. Let's move on. Let's take a look at women who have scrambled for Felix Agu. Let me go to the Nigerian defender Felix Agu is a transfer target for clubs in England, Germany, and inside Italy. Yeah, according to the likes of Germany, Hub, Build, the interested clubs are already contacted these representatives. The 25-year-old is open to move rather, despite his current status as a regular starter as British Liga club, Weather Brenner. Don't forget, I left back. He has left as a current with Weather Brenner until 2027. Also, I had $8 million release clause in his contract, which will expire at the end of May. What do we allow negotiations to remain is due, but it seems, still also missing out for Agu, but let's see how after the pound runs for him. It is there for Nigeria and Unity Cup against Jamaica. That was May. Ladies and gentlemen, let's move away from that and take a look at another story popping up on my profile this morning. Let me confirm to you that we see all the new stories in that club, but Captain players actively substituted during Juventus and also Real Madrid game. Let me confirm to you that Juventus manager, in the 2 years, has reviewed that 10 players were present to be substituted during their 1-0 defeat to Real Madrid because of the really difficult conditions. The Club Cup, last 16 rounds between the two sides until we actually play on the temperature of 31 Celsius. Now the club integrates after 10 times to after the club. Below the world, the stress and also the heat. But the player actually was facing the condition really difficult. 10 players they have to be on to replace. They were really tired because of the weather condition. There has been a lot of talks about the high temperature in the United States from the 2025 Club World Cup into the organizer of the 2026 World Cup in North America into a routine over player with let's see how things will be preparing around for that particular one. From that, let's take a look at another international news stories popping up. Stop seven for number 9 with fun incredible profile. Joe tells Real Madrid. Let me go to that last Abdullah striker Paris Saint-Germain has been off Real Madrid to stop 7 for a number 9 that will lead the team attack right in the new 2026 season. This time, according to Jerusalem, Gonzalo Garcia is an incredible profile and of the number 9. That should lead the attack of Serbia alone to 7 again. He said this after the 21-year-old led Real Madrid to 1-0 win over Juventus in the round of 16 of the encounter of the president going feedback of the cup president. Even forget, Garcia scored the only game goal thanks to a brilliant second-half effort. Speaking about Garcia, a former Real Madrid striker, speaks through a correspondent in media. It's a really fun and incredible profile he had it. Don't forget that Garcia operated to Real Madrid first team from the club Castilla, Real Madrid Division B, that was in the year 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, before happens with family or sport on Kiraa TV, let's take a look at these. It's coming from the Shabby so it's every week. Then I want to single out 5 players from the Real Madrid. Real Madrid manager has going to single out 5 of these players for his club in the cup. Round of 16 tie against Juventus on Tuesday. I want to watch how Real Madrid defeated Juventus qualified for the quarterfinal. It's out of Russia. Scored only, like I said earlier, when Real Madrid things boosted up one in the quarterfinals for the coming days. Speaking after the encounter, I want to single out players like Abdullah, Jay Bayan for the federal government. The likes of Leon Tuchimani, Danny Carlos insisted that we must always lead them because one player cannot never organize a team. As it turns out, I said, I'm happy, he's doing pretty well. I also said in a post-match interview, don't forget, but it is not just him. One player can organize a team, like I said, we all need them, Federal, Tuchimani, and inside Sebas to make sure they keep progressing and keep doing pretty well with the team. Finally, on Sport this morning. Let me take a look at these as we have to do. So let me get into that. Hunter said he's strictly adhered to his prediction. Let's see if or not. The only thing I remember about Hunter is the last prediction made regarding the English Premier League that Liverpool and Manchester City are the clear favourite. And here comes Liverpool going all out, the Reds, playing with the clinching, the English Premier League. You never can tell if or not this particular prediction right. But let me go over to you, ladies and gentlemen, that if this prediction is right, then it means Chelsea will be the only team that has cleared all the FIFA UEFA trophy. They have the Conference Cup with them, they have the UEFA Champions League, they have the UEFA Europa Cup, they have the Super Cup. Name it, you will see it. Any candidate of Chelsea, fantastic for the Chelsea fans out there. We're going to wrap this up. It is high time listening in the studio right now. Still Kiraa Sports TV. Please do well to subscribe to that particular channel. Click on the notification bell and share the video with friends and family. Your comments also will go a long way. And today, my name is Ibidapo Miracle Oluwadami. On this hour, we got me asking me to sport. And after the studio, please follow me, stay productive, and have a fantastic and great day ahead.